Hello, good evening, and welcome to the Virtual Racers Club. We are here to witness our Thursday evening. Oh, hang on, let me turn the iPad down because some annoying dudes on the YouTube. We're here for our Thursday evening league, the Wrx Challenge, Season 2, Round 2. We're finally here. We've got to the mud. This is the bit we all love. So we're going to look at the 3 sprint races here at Sardinia Windmills. It's just over 2 miles the lap, and it has 14 turns. And last season we were introduced to Talleyrand's Hump, so we'll see if that will make any difference in this race. I'll go down the grid. They had 10 minutes to qualify in the mud, and this is how they lined up. Let us have a look. We had a great race at round 1, Nürburgring, last week. There's no point reading out the table. We only had 1 round, but I can tell you the top of the table is Alpha Nut. Third is Racer Brown. Second is Racer Brown, and third is Skyjacker. Go back and watch it. Right, here we go. Here's the grid. Let's crack on. I've left it quite late, so not in a rush. So here is the grid in the mud. On top of the pile in pole is Cthulhu, the Spaniard, ahead of Alexis Maximus, his countryman. Third, we have a Skyjacker in the Acelith design Subaru. In fourth, we have Homesick. He missed the first round, but here he is, the reigning champion, coming back to defend his title. In fifth, we have a Jokas. In sixth, we have last week's winner, Alpha Nut. In seventh, we have a Racer Brown in the Martini striped Subaru. In eighth, we have the Mika Wivery. Oh, hang on a minute, because I was asked some, so we'll just pause that there. Eighth, I was told I should have a quick look at Mika's rear, and I think we should all do it together. So let's have a look. Made in Germany. I wonder what she's trying to tell us. So, carrying on with the grid. Here we go. Where was I? 8th was Mika Wivery. So, 9th is JTX. In 10th we have Pat. And 12th. No, what? Where am I? Sorry. No, 11th we have Wrxc. And then in 12th we have Jack's Racing. I've got it written down on a bit of paper. That was pointless, wasn't it? Alright then, there you go. That's them. They qualified 10 minutes. It took me longer to tell you what the grid was. So we'll crack on with a race, shall we? Get the first race underway. First, it's all usual sprint rules, I assume. I did look at the rules. I honestly know that the first race is disqualifying. Second race will be based on the results of this, and I'm assuming the third race is the reverse grid of the second race. We'll see. Right then, cracking on then. What am I getting in? Press play. Ooh, we're zooming right in. We want to be on Cthulhu, don't we? Waiting for the lights to turn green, and then it'll be go, go, go for round 2 of the Wrx Challenge Season 2. Here we go. There they go. They're off. Cthulhu taking a great lead ahead of his teammate Alexis Maximus, Homesick Alien. Third spot now, and he's moving just a bit. But there you can see Alpha Nut jumping up into third with Jokas there in fourth. Homesick dropping like a brick. He's got Racer Brown just behind him in the Martini with Pat in 7th. Wrxc up into 8th now. JTX 9th. Mika Wivery's dropped a space or 2, 10th. Skyjacker, biggest dropper in that session there in 11th, with Jack's Racing at the back. So Cthulhu leading the way from Alexis Maximus. And then we have Alpha Nut, we saw jumping into a great third spot. There they go, they're trying to control those cars across the bump. It's absolutely shocking. Joker's out wide, that gives Homesick a chance, but Homesick looks like he had a little nudge from Pat. So Pat up into 5th spot right now, having a race of his life, the real equaliser. The mud, it can really solve it, just slides, everyone's in the same position. Cthulhu though, he seems to have control. He's had a little knock of the barrier, but he's got quite a lead on his teammate there. Oh, it's great seeing him sliding round. Alphanug out wide on the grass, trying to find a bit of grip from anywhere. Joker's now in fourth, and he's got a comfortable fourth there. Pat looks like he was really leery round that corner. He's lost a bit of time, and Racer Brown now. Racer Brown up into fifth, ahead of Pat. Pat now dropping. No, he's just ahead. He's side by side with the Alien. Alien now just a little bit behind Pat, looking for any way past. They're flying over Talleyrand's bump. There they go. Everyone's surviving so far. They're all going to the outside at the back there. But yes, so far, so good. Everyone making it through. Fantastic racing we're seeing right here. So in first spot, we still see Cthulhu, untouchable in the Red Bull Subaru. They're all driving the Isle of Man time attack car. Wow, we've got loads of chat, but I can't read it. I can't take my eyes off the screen. So Alexis Maximus in second spot, chasing his teammate down. And it looks like they've got a great gap. Look at the huge gap. These two, born in the mud. Born for mud racing, these two. Look at them, cracking. And Joker's, he's a shocker today. Coming through, he's out wide again though. He's knocking that barrier. Wrxc Ii has moved ahead of Pat now, and he's chasing down the Jokers. Look at them all in a crowd here. Skyjacker making a great comeback up in sixth spot. We saw him right at the back with Jax Racing, and now he's coming alive here, chasing down Pat for fifth spot. Oh, he's knocked it down a bit, and Mika Wivry has moved up the inside of him to take that sixth. No one can decide what spot they want. They're all going for it. JTX, I can see out there now in seventh, looking for a way round Skyjacker. They're all trying to. Oh, Wrxc making a little sly one up the inside, but he doesn't pay off. He's still there in seventh, ahead of JTX. This racing is so close down the field here. It's unbelievable. Racer Brown down to ninth, who is ahead of Pat. Pat shuffling back a little bit. We didn't see quite what happened to him. Wrxc Ii got past him for fifth. Jax Racing in 11th. He's got himself ahead of Alphanut. Oh no. Oh dear, he was in third. What happened? Where? Oh god, it was a while ago. Jesus. There we see. It wasn't Talleyrand's hump at least. It's just going around the corner. Oh, it might have been. Yeah, it was just around that Talleyrand hump situation. Exactly the same thing happened to Talleyrand last season whilst leading the race. But look at that horde coming through. My word, that's some scary ass cars. I'm going to have to read your comments in between races with the load times. I'm really sorry, I can't look at the YouTube stream. Sky Racer Brown, then Racer Brown making his way through now up to fourth, ahead of Wrxc Alien. This is absolutely crazy racing. Cthulhu and Alexis Maximus don't know the half of what's happening on behind them. Joker's up into a podium slot at the moment, but Racer Brown and Wrxc Alien duking it out, the former champion and second place from last week. But Racer Brown losing out to the Alien there, and there. Oh, Pat back up into fifth. Pat straight back up into fifth. It's all moving. we could sit here for an hour and pick this race apart, or we can just continue and try and enjoy all the racing that we do catch. Or we'll be here forever. Mika Wivry up into sixth now, chasing down her nemesis Pat, and there Pat's going out wide, and Mika Wivry now moving up into a fifth spot just behind the Alien. Dizzy heights there for the Mika Wivry, with Skyjacker following her through in sixth place. No, Skyjacker slipping up the inside of the Mika Wivry to take fifth place. Last week's third. No, Mika Wivry has now come back. This racing is absolutely stunning by these two. Mika Wivry then ahead, and they're all there sideways over Talleyrand's bump. It's so scary, that piece of road. This is unbelievable. Skyjacker doing the flip-flop, trying to find some traction. Ooh, someone really racing around the outside there. Was it JT8? Pat? Who knows? Jax Racing. And there, Alphanut we saw paying the penalty over one of those bumps. Cthulhu then leading this race. He got the fastest lap on lap 2. We're only on lap 3. We're only 3.5 minutes through this race, so there we see Cthulhu has just got the fastest lap, and he's getting purples all the way around. In second spot, Alexis Maximus trying his hardest to chase him down. He's in the 20s, only 4/10 off of that lap 2. Jokers in 23.5, but Wrxc 23.6. He's not catching him up any. Doesn't look like it. Let me take a quick sip. Whoa. Mika Wivry in a nice solid 5th place. Not anyone hounding her, but Wrxc, where did Wrxc come from, eh? And Wrxc looking to get up the inside, but he's had a little tap with Mika. Mika's gone out wide. She's trying to get it back. Will Wrxc? Oh, but it looks like it's too bound down. Racer Brown on her tail, with Skyjacker on close call, but Skyjacker putting out wide, giving JTX a look. Pat there in 10th now, looking at JTX in 9th. There's racing up and down the field. Jack's Racing just holding that place ahead of Alphanut. They're all taking it steady over that bump. Catula in a world of his own. Fernando Catula, untouchable in race 1, round 2 of the WRX Challenge. I remember when he dropped into it last season, he dropped straight into the dirt and he obliterated the field. He was great. Alexis Maximus looks like he's got the same talent for driving in the mud. Homesick Alien, our previous champion from last season, we know he can drive quite well in the dirty stuff. Jokers, Homesick's got ahead of Jokers, I do apologise. So Homesick moving up into 3rd spot, with Jokers now down to 4th. Mika Wivery under pressure from Skyjacker. Skyjacker getting past Race Brown. He's up the inside. Mika Wivery really hanging it out there. She's really playing the slide game, and she's still got the attack. Oh no, she's just behind 4. They were side by side. Racer Brown and Skyjacker under Mika Wivery. Mika Wivery, oh no, the tail has just come, but not too far. But it looks like Noxie trying to make an opportunity happen there, with Skyjacker now moving into 5th or 6th. No, oh no, Skyjacker, he must have caught a wall. He's dropped down to 7th behind Noxie now, with Racer Brown in 5th. JTX moving up to 8th. Mika Wivery has dropped down to 9th, but I don't think that means anything in this race. Absolutely nothing at all. Mika Wivery going, oh no, Racer Brown paying the price at the humps. And Racer Brown now dropping, where is he dropped down to? Oh my lord, he's down there with... Oh, Alphanut is ahead now of Pat and Racer Brown. Oh, Racer Brown, he'll be steaming in his head. Absolutely steaming. 6 minutes into this race, it's not all over. Well, Catula, he's even using his DRS in the mud. There's not many that would. But Catula, he feels quite comfortable driving around in the sludgy stuff with his DRS wide open. Alexis Maximus also happy to use the DRS. Homesick Alien, let's have a look. Yeah, look, they're all quite confident with it. Jokers coming around in, no, alright, well there you go. I didn't think many of them would be using it in the muds. There we see Skyjacker opting not to. Oh, and there's a close battle just behind Skyjacker in 6th with JTX and Noxie, with Mika Wivery trying to come back, which Jack's Racing. Jack's Racing, who was right at the back at the very beginning of this race, up to 9th, ahead of Alphanut and Racer Brown. And someone else dropped to the back now, is there? And Pat, sorry. But they're not out. They're all close together still, except for Catula. Catula has even moved away from Alexis Maximus quite a bit there. Homesick Alien in a race of his own now, seeming to drop away from Jokers. Joker's still having a great drive. He's got to stay off those barriers though, or he will find Skyjacker hunting him down. Skyjacker can now see the plume of dirt out the back of Jokers' car. Shall we have a little go? Oh, you don't see much inside these cars because of the sun barrier. But wow, what a sight there. We can see Skyjacker trying to make his way around. The car is slippy as you like. It's just absolute fun. Straight onto the anchors, get it around there. It feels slow, but it's faster than hitting the barriers. Oh, I thought we were getting a bit close to Jokers there. Was Jokers catching Homesick up? No, Jokers and Homesick are nowhere near each other. So there we can see we're on a lap with Skyjacker. A tight left hand uphill that turns into a right hand. Just swing that back end and then swing it back a left again for a very tight hairpin style corner all the way up the hill and around, and then do we drop down onto the start straight, do we? And this is where the bumps are. This is where the bumps we've got to watch. There's bump number 1, just throws you off. That's the big one. It's the big one, you want to hit it straight. Oh look, Mika, who was that? Mika Wivery making a move up the inside of Skyjacker. Whilst we were sat on board with Skyjacker, we have got 8 minutes, no, we're 9 minutes through this race now virtually, so not long, only 6 more minutes left, and you can see Skyjacker and the Mika Wivery battling it out for 5th and 6th. Up ahead, Cthulhu absolutely flying in this race. He got the fastest lap of a 19.3 ahead of Alexis Maximus, who managed a 20.1. Homesick Alien a 21.1, a little bit down on the Spaniards, but good enough for third place. Nice and consistent lap times. Jokus there, he managed a 23.1, but he's sitting in a happy fourth place with Mika Wivry. Not a million miles back, but I think she's got her hands full at the moment with a Skyjacker and a JTX that are fast approaching. Skyjacker won't want to lose that place to a girl. I don't think he cares, girl or boy. He won't want to lose it to anyone. Man, vegetable, animal, mineral, whatever. Oh no, Skyjacker. Skyjacker looked like he had a little tap of the back of Mika's. Lost it a little bit. And now JTX moving up into 6th spot. Further back, Alphanut making a great comeback. He's up to 8th now, ahead of Wrxc in 9th with Racer Brown 10th. Pat in 11th. And Jax Racing there in 12th. Oh, he was coming through, wasn't he? Jax Racing must have had a bit of an issue. Cthulhu then reigning supreme ahead of everybody else. Are you eating egg? God, I thought it stunk. So Cthulhu then leading ahead of Alexis Maximus. Homesick Alien just a tad too far to make any difference in the next 5 minutes. He'd need a spin from up front from them guys, and even then I think they'd be able to get away. Jokus then, the Mika Wivry has caught up with the Jokus. Shall we get on board to see how it looks from Mika's angle, then chasing down? I think these two have raced before in Max 5. They've had Cummins, you know, not Cummins together. Oh, Mika Wivry is on fire. I keep going on to have a look, and she just swings on by in 4th spot then for Mika, but she really goes around those cars, those corners sideways, doesn't she? She makes the most of it. And there we see Jokus, oh, having such a good race. He's dropped behind JTX now. JTX though looking slow coming out of that corner. Skyjacker going, oh, Jokus is losing spaces a lot now. He's down into 7th with Alphanut close behind, looking for that place, going over Talaran's arm. Oh man, that unsettles the car. There's Wrxc and Racer Brown coming over it. Racer Brown, there's Pat. Jax Racing just getting used to driving these Scoobies here in the mud, I imagine. I don't know if he's had much chance to play in the mud before. So this, we could be seeing Jax Racing just getting the hang of it. There you go, that's Talaran's bump, and that's what he does. Hump or bump, whatever I called it. So Cthulhu, wow. A masterclass in the mud from the Spaniard in the 81 Red Bull car. Flying today with Alexis Maximus just in tow. So Homesick Alien there in 3rd, no one near him, but behind Mika Wivry, just ahead of JTX. Skyjacker behind these guys with Jokus just slammed the wall in 7th, and he's got Alphanut hounding him down, hunting him. So he's got to be careful with Wrxc in 9th, still ahead of Racer Brown. Looks like he's got a bit of a gap now. Pat down in 11th, and oh, Jack's gone. He's had enough of it. He's awful in the mud, he thinks. So Cthulhu is just ahead of Alexis Maximus, we know that, and Homesick is in there. This is the fight. This is the fight we're looking at. JTX on Mika Wivry for 4th and 5th place between these two. And who is it going to be? This is mental racing. We're 13 minutes through. Make sure I'm hovering over the pause. Got my pen ready to write everyone's positions down. Got to keep track of these things. But now Mika Wivry surviving in 4th, and now Skyjacker. Oh, Skyjacker going out wide there with Jokus just chasing him down. Alphanut not managing to make an impression on Jokus just yet. Jokus pulling away. There we see Wrxc. Looks like he was just ghosting, having a bit of an issue around that corner. And Racer Brown, he's there looking for the inside line on him. I can see all the chat bubbles coming up, and I'll read them. But not why this is happening, I can't. I'm sorry. Too much happening, I'm afraid. You're probably giving me great information about this race, but my eyes are glued. There is Mika Wivry still ahead of JTX. I can smell desperation from JTX now. He really wants that position. Mika Wivry out wide, JTX on the inside, but there Mika Wivry is on the inside for this corner. JTX giving it some sideways work, and there we go. JTX just looks like he's nudged his way up into 4th. and Mika Wivery is in 5th, but Skyjacker looking for a way, and Joker's there. Oh my god, it's a close finish here. We're in 14 minutes, we've only got 1 minute racing left. They're all going towards Talaran's on, but it looks like Skyjacker has paid the price. Oh no, Skyjacker getting hit by Talaran's on. Oh god, Alpha Nut then getting ahead of Skyjacker, but Skyjacker not giving up just yet. Racer Brown has got ahead of Wrxc, and Wrxc there in 10th with Pat in 11th. Up ahead, Cthulhu leading from Alexis Maximus, and Homesick Alien there in 3rd. They are your top 3 at the moment. We've got 30 seconds left of racing. Mika Wivery still holding on to that 4th place ahead of JTX, with Jokers now up into 6th. Jokers up into 6th with Alpha in... No, Skyjacker's back up into 6th, sorry. I thought he was behind Alpha Nut, but no, he's hit the wall. So Jokers is now in 6th, Skyjacker 7th, Alpha Nut is in 8th. So battle between these two. They're usually teammates in a lot of the events, but the gloves are off here, I think. So this is the final lap. Oh no, Cthulhu's already finished. Cthulhu! There's Alexis Maximus. Homesick Alien just coming to cross the line in 3rd place. Well done. Mika Wivery holding on to that 4th from Jokers. Jokers making his way up into 5th in the end. JTX is a 3-way battle for 4th place. Mika Wivery holding on to it at the moment, with Jokers just chasing them down, and JTX just behind them. There you go, straight over the bump. Oh, Jokers having a big one. JTX then getting the 5th place. Jokers getting 6th. Skyjacker getting 7th. Alpha Nut getting 8th. Racer Brown coming round for 9th. Wrxc there for 10th. And where's Pat? 11th. Pause it there. Oh no, I didn't pause it in time. Buggering hell, I didn't write any of it down. Oh well. For you, what a race. So, did you enjoy that, ladies and gentlemen? Would you like another one? Okay. Your wish is my command. Let's move on to race 2, which I assume is the reverse of that first race. Super duper. While that's loading, I can finally get around to some of these comments. Skyjacker says hi. Skyjacker says boom. Pat says nice. Joker says hi. Skyjacker says all reverse grids, mate. Oh, they're all reverse grids. Good. Massimo Valerio says how's it going? Skyjacker says lols, I started in reverse. Ah, that's why Skyjacker dropped to the back. Pat says that was a bad corner for me from 5th to 9th. I think it didn't help, but the racing was so close. It was amazing racing. Skyjacker says frantic, mate. Absolutely mental. Pat said the second victim of Talaran's jump, I think, there for Racer Brown. Pat also said that's 3 Jack's racings, not that I'm counting. Oh, we're bouncing off of Talaran's bump. 3, oh what? Pat says spins on Talaran's jump. I'm a bit behind on the PlayStation, and it's quicker to comment on my phone than use the PlayStation. Skyjacker says Talaran's bump. Got a fair few in the night. Yeah, Pat says Jokers makes 4 at the end of the race, 1 and the 5th with Racer Brown. I know Talaran will be asking for the name to be changed. He said, look, many people are going over that bump. Why is it still Talaran's bump? My lord. It's Talaran's jump, Talaran's bump, and Talaran's hump. All 3 of them. I think it's just because he was leading by a mile, I think, if I remember rightly, and he just hit that bump at a wrong angle, and he was round. So Pat will be on pole because it's reverse grid all the way through. I should read the rules and regulations, I know. I thought I did. I scanned them. Obviously, if I was racing in them, I would have read them diligently. So we can see Pat there on pole position ahead of Wrxc. Then Racer Brown in 3rd with Alpha Nut in 4th. We're waiting for the lights now. Here it goes. Will Skyjacker start in 1st gear this time? It looks like I can see the green car in the background moving in a forward direction. So Pat ahead of Wrxc. Skyjacker up into 3rd. That's what happens when he doesn't start in reverse, look. Up into 3rd. Alpha into 4th. Racer Brown 5th. Jokers is in 6th. Mika Wivery up into 7th. JTX 8th. 9th. Cthulhu 10th, because obviously he was at the back, and Alexis Maximus is in 11th. So Wrxc is taking the lead. Skyjacker is in 2nd. Pat has dropped down to 3rd place with Racer Brown in 4th. It's frantic out there, it really is. There's Wrxc in the Gulf. Subaru going out wide. Skyjacker seeing if he can make advantage, but he's gone the same way. So has Jokers, but Jokers got held up. Racer Brown then moving up into third place with Mika Wivry in fourth, just alongside of the Racer Brown with Jokers there in fifth. After we saw he hit the barrier, Alpha Nut sixth, Homesick Alien seventh, making his way through the group. JTX is in eighth. Alexis Maximus now up to ninth, ahead of his teammate Cthulhu. No, he's not. Is he? Is he not? No, Cthulhu now in seventh, and I'm looking at the people's names and not looking at the racing. I don't know what to look at. So, Skyjacker now. Oh, is he leading? No, well, I think we've got a funny camera angle, but it looked like he was just leading into that corner, but had a little smack of a barrier. So, Noxie has retaken the lead of this race. They're all going over. Oh, Skyjacker has been bit by the bump. Racer Brown now up into second place. Mika Wivry into third, with Skyjacker dropping to fourth there, hitting that bump in an awkward way. Alpha Nut fifth, ahead of Jokers in sixth, Homesick Alien in seventh, with Cthulhu catching him right up now, coming through the pack into eighth place with Alexis Maximus ninth. JTX is in 10th, Pat back in 11th from starting on pole. He's having a rough lap. So Noxie then leading this race, and it's looking good. So that Racer Brown up into second, Mika Wivry up to third. What's going on? Who's gone? Who's gone? Someone's gone, haven't they? Who was up there? Skyjacker? No, Skyjacker's there. Alright, I'm just getting confused. Maybe Skyjacker and Racer Brown have swapped positions. Noxie is leading this race. He's getting a little breather whilst Racer Brown and Skyjacker race each other, but Racer Brown now getting a bit of distance on Skyjacker, but Skyjacker has got a Homesick Alien looking all kind of interested in the behind of him. Mika Wivry dropped behind these guys in fifth. I think she was up there at some point in third. There's Cthulhu making his way through. Cthulhu is the god of mud. I don't think he'd want to be called that, but at the moment JTX in seventh, with Alexis and Maximus in eighth, and ninth. Alpha Nut has dropped back a little bit, with Jokers dropping back a little bit further, and Pat there in 11th, just behind Jokers, keeping up with him. Jokers losing the back end through the bump, and Jokers there getting a little closer, although whoa, it looked like Jokers and Alpha coming together quite in a big way, but no, looks like Jokers paid for that, and Alpha has continued on his merry way, but Pat is moving up into ninth. No, he's not. He's there in 10th behind Alpha Nut. Looking at the front then, Noxie is still leading this race from Racer Brown. Skyjacker in third, Homesick Alien just behind them in fourth place, with Mika Wivry sitting quite comfortable in fifth, with Cthulhu there just behind in sixth. There was a yellow flag there as someone else had an off. I can't see. Racer Brown, oh no, Racer Brown, he was up there, wasn't he? Racer Brown was up there, and now he's down in 8th. Oh, I don't suppose he wants to have a replay of it. There he goes, second. Oh, he just smashed into the barrier with such force. Now Skyjacker moving up into second place, and Alpha Nut just coming around there, not quite catching up, but he might have the momentum to catch Racer Brown up. He's leaving Pat and Jokers behind now. Just going over the bumps. Oh no, not even them bumps. Leading the way there, Noxie. Come on, Noxie, you can do this. And Skyjacker in second place. Both of these hungry for a win. I'm not sure if Noxie's had a win in the VRC, and Skyjacker, it's been a while, so he'll be looking for it. Homesick Alien, he'll be wanting to let these guys know he's back, and this championship is pretty much his. Oh, in the background there, who was that? Mika Wivry falling foul to Talleyrand's bump and falling back into 6th, so Racer Brown will be happy to see that. He'll be trying to get as many positions back as possible after losing second spot. Alpha Nut ahead of Jokers. JTX has gone down to join Jokers and Pat, so JTX must have been having a bit of an issue with Pat there. His best lap 24.7 he did on his second lap. He hasn't lost view of the guys in front. The number 4 Subaru. Noxie still leading the way. Cars Ghost, always scared when I see Cars Ghosted. Skyjacker in second. Homesick Alien looks like he's catching up the Skyjacker. He's getting purples. I haven't seen who's had a purple. 22.3 from Noxie. We're 5 minutes into this race. A 21.8 from Skyjacker. Homesick Alien did a 21.9 on lap 2. A 22.2 on his last lap. There you see Cthulhu's got the fastest lap. Of course he has. A 21.5, and he's catching up the Alien. They came across each other in that corner. That would have slowed them both down a bit, giving Skyjacker some more breathing space. He'll be glad of that, so he can concentrate on Wrxc. But Wrxc, heart in mouth, he's probably getting a bit shaky, feeling the blood pumping, getting that adrenaline. You think it's just a computer game, but you can't help it. You can't help it. You start getting a little bit woozy. Leading the race, a bit shaky, a bit, oh no, I can't make a mistake, I can't make a mistake, I can't make a mistake, please don't make a mistake. And Skyjacker bearing down on Wrxc now. Skyjacker getting the fastest lap on the last time around with a 21.277. The man is starting to master his Subaru. And he's catching Wrxc up by hand over fist. Homesick Alien still in that third place after a little coming together with Cthulhu. Cthulhu chasing down the Alien. He's looking up the inside. The Alien there covering it off. It's all good. It's all gravy. Lexus Maximus is like a magnet to the back of Cthulhu's car. He drags his teammate along with him, but his teammate going the fastest at the moment on the opposite side of the track. He's still got half a lap to go before he can claim that fastest lap. Racer Brown now up into 6th ahead of Alphanut, and Mika Wivery down into 8th spot ahead of Jokers, JTX and Pat. Oh, Pat looking like he's struggling out of that corner there. And there we see Skyjacker claiming first. Not yet, not yet. Wrxc says, not yet. Let's get over these bumps, see how you do. So Skyjacker knocked the barrier, but he's kept it facing the same way. But Homesick Alien coming foul. Excuse me, coming foul to the bumps, having a bad landing. And Cthulhu moving up into 3rd, now giving Skyjacker something to think about, while Wrxc holding on to the lead of this race 7 minutes in. Oh no, Wrxc losing the back end. Skyjacker looking like he wants to get up the inside, but he hasn't quite got the momentum to do it yet. Cthulhu there taking the inner side line, coming out of the corner wide, while Homesick Alien pushing all he can to catch up this top 4. And there is a Lexus Maximus keeping them in check. Racer Brown trying to come back from his earlier mistake. He's keeping that Subaru under control as best he can. It's seesawing all over the place. There is Alphanut, your round 1 winner, coming back from quite far back from an earlier incident, and he's got himself up into 7th. Mika Wivery in 8th, with JTX now getting ahead of Jokers for 9th. Jokers there in 10th. The 23.6 is Jokers' best. JTX 22.7, and Pat down in 11th. He's had a couple of ropey laps, I must say. Cthulhu's taking the lead. Sorry, no. I'm trying not to rewind too much because Wrxc was leading the last I saw. So here we go. So I've gone right back to where we were. But Wrxc leading from Skyjacker. Wrxc going out wide on the barrier. Skyjacker getting a beautiful line through that corner. Absolutely delicious, getting past Wrxc. And Cthulhu there looking for a way past, going down into the right-hander. Wrxc just there. Oh, Wrxc and Cthulhu getting in each other's way, to put it nicely, I suppose. Homesick Alien then and being able to get past Wrxc. Wrxc there just flailing around after being a little love tap from Cthulhu. And now Alexis Maximus looking for a way past Wrxc again. He's got him up the inside now. He's got him up the inside. Is he going to make the move? But Wrxc there is still ahead of Alexis and Maximus. Cthulhu then taking the lead from Skyjacker. Skyjacker taking the lead. Cthulhu hit the wall a little bit. Cthulhu hit the wall. He's gone down into 5th spot. There's nothing you can do about that. They both did. Him and Skyjacker both did a jump over the jump. They both went into the wall, and now he's hit his teammate. Him and his teammate are getting in each other's way. Oh no, the worst thing could happen. Alexis Maximus up into 3rd though. He's not complaining at all, with Skyjacker leading this race only just by Homesick Alien. We are coming up to 9 minutes in this race, only 6 more minutes left of this beautiful rally cross. And Wrxc is back up into 3rd after Alexis and Cthulhu having their moment. Oh, and they're having their moment again. It's all gone wrong in the Spanish camp, giving Racer Brown the opportunity. Look at Racer Brown. He was in 2nd, he was in last, and now 6th. Chasing down 5th and 4th, but we know these guys are fast. The Spaniards. Oh, I thought Alexis was going to bounce off the barrier into Cthulhu. So Homesick Alien then taking the lead, but Skyjacker got the inside line, but now no, Homesick there. showing why he was last season's champion. And Skyjacker under threat from Wrxc. Wrxc, oh, I think Wrxc had a little tap on Skyjacker and ended up worst off for it, with Cthulhu slipping up into third place now. It is absolutely, oh, Skyjacker looks sideways, but he's got it, and so's Cthulhu. But Cthulhu's even faster than Skyjacker down the start straight. He's looking for a way past. But there is nothing there. There you go. Skyjacker managing to keep hold of that situation. Alexis Maximus ahead of Wrxc. Wrxc ahead of Racer Brown in 6th. Racer Brown was getting close to these guys. Then in 7th you have Alphanaut with Mika Wivry in 8th, ahead of JTX in 9th. Jokers in 10th. Jokers was having a great race earlier on, wasn't he? Was it this race or the first race? I forget. I can't keep track. So Wrxc Ii leading from Skyjacker. Skyjacker trying to climb up the barrier. He's got a purple, so it's all going gravy. Cthulhu then in 3rd, the last of the podium, being followed by his teammate, but his teammate under immense pressure from Wrxc. Wrxc led this race quite a lot of the way. I imagine he wouldn't mind seeing a podium out of it. The Spanish guys haven't run and hid in front of him, so I imagine he could think he's got 4 more minutes, and it looks like he's making the move on Alexis. He's up the inside, and there you go, 4th place for Wrxc. He worked that bad boy. He lined him up and he got it. Now he's just got to keep it neat over the bumps. Oh no, he's lifted a little more than Alexis fancied, and Alexis now jumping down that start straight. Wrxc erring on the side of caution, like I would. Racer Brown in 6th, ahead of Alphanaut in 7th. JTX up to 8th now. Mika Wivry dropping behind the Finn. She's still ahead of Jokers. Oh, Joker's just doing his fastest lap of a 22.5. Fantastic stuff. And there is Pat trying to get control. I think he's pushing too hard, because he did a 24.7 on his second lap, and now I think he's just giving it some welly. Homesick Alien ahead of Cthulhu. Cthulhu ahead of oh no, what has happened? I think I just saw Skyjacker give the barrier a tap, and it's going to be painful for him to watch. I know, no, it's further back than that. Oh no, there was a racing between him and Cthulhu. We're going down the start straight. They're over the bumps again. Oh yeah, oh no, it's that bloody bump, Talleyrand. Deary me. So Skyjacker down into 3rd behind Cthulhu now. Wow, what a comeback from Cthulhu. Alexis Maximus 4th. Wrxc is in 5th. We saw he was pressuring Alexis Maximus, but had a small lift over the bumps where I don't think Alexis bothered. And Homesick Alien now running away and hiding, with Cthulhu chasing him down. Cthulhu's got the fastest lap of the race with a 1:20.597. Skyjacker got the last of the podium, the final podium position, but the Spaniard of Alexis Maximus will have something to say about it. It's looking like he's got something now. We're what, 12 minutes into the race, and Alexis Maximus moving up into 3rd spot. I'm telling you, there's a magnet between him and Cthulhu. They can't have a car in between them. And Skyjacker looking for that podium back. He was tasting the champagne. He was like nom 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 nom. Wrxc looking, saying, you guys push too hard and I will get a position. Will he get a position? But Skyjacker jumping ahead of Alexis Maximus in that corner, making a beautiful move and getting his car back into the podium place, with Alexis Maximus under immense pressure from Wrxc. Racer Brown a bit on his own there, ahead of Alphanaut. Homesick Alien pulling away from Cthulhu now, and we've got Skyjacker. The battle is Skyjacker, Alexis Maximus. Oh no, Wrxc looks like he's paid the price over the bumps, and Racer Brown moving up into 5th. Oh, Alphanaut moving up into 6th, and there is Wrxc regaining his composure and cracking on. It happens. So Homesick Alien isn't that far. I was saying he's pulled away from Cthulhu, but I don't think he has. What have we got? It's 13 minutes. Only 2 more minutes left of running, and Skyjacker and Alexis Maximus, it's not over between those two for that final podium position. They are battling it out royally. Oh no, 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 no. Skyjacker going and meeting the barrier, giving Alexis Maximus the final podium position. We've got to get over around this corner. We see Skyjacker is absolutely mighty coming into this corner, just this left right thing. I thought it was here. Yes, here. Round here, Skyjacker absolutely immense. Hopefully to cut some of the time from Lexus Maximus. Wrxc Ii now under pressure from Cthulhu. We're coming up to the 14-minute mark. Only 1 minute left. 1 minute 15 seconds left. Wrxc Ii managing to maintain that lead. It scares me when they move around over that bump. Cthulhu is not far away from the alien. He is absolutely on fire in this round. There you see Lexus Maximus managing to pull away from Skyjacker. Skyjacker in a great fourth with Racer Brown in fifth. Wrxc sixth, not too far away. He didn't lose that position to Alphanut. In the end, JTX eighth ahead of Mika Wivry, who's ahead of Jokus, and Pat in 11th. Wrxc Ii under some pressure from Cthulhu. Sitting on board with Cthulhu, looking at the Repsol Subaru. Is he gone out too wide? There we see, he's looking for a way past, is Cthulhu. He wants the double win, but it's not there on at the moment. Homesick Alien doing just enough to keep the Spaniard behind. And we see Lexus Maximus in that third place ahead of Skyjacker with Racer Brown in fifth. We've got 10 seconds left of this race. Looks like Homesick. No, I think time will run out before they cross the line. That's good. We'll all finish on the same lap. I like that. It's neat and tidy, even though I didn't pause it in time last time. So here we see a Homesick Alien coming around to win a race 2 of a round 2. In Cthulhu a close second, fantastic. Lexus Maximus third, Skyjacker bringing it home fourth. Racer Brown coming across the line in fifth place. I bet he didn't think he'd get that after he spun out to the back. Sixth for Wrxc, seventh for Alphanut. Mika Wivry coming around in eighth. She's got eighth back off JTX. Well done, Mika. Fantastic racing. JTX just chasing her down. There's all three in a row there. Mika, JTX and Jokus all close to each other. And Pat in 11th. Right, I'm going to pause it. There you go. So I missed the first lots rounds. Whoo-wee, that was hectic. So congratulations to Homesick Alien. I remember Cthulhu won the first one. Did his teammate get second? He did, didn't he? So Lexus and Maximus got second, and he got third in this race. I make it 11 times on camera. The jump has done its thing. Yes. Oh, and Racer Brown saying good morning to us all on the chat. Skyjacker, that was more intense watching it than I remember. That was stress, man. I don't know. You lot must have aged from racing in that. So Cthulhu, a fine second place in that race. Third for Lexus Maximus. A fourth for Skyjacker. My word, they did some racing in that race. Racer Brown coming back from the back. Get a great fifth place ahead of poor Wrxc. He was up there all the way through. Sixth, Alphanut in seventh place. Then the Mika Wivry at the end, managing to get that spot back off of JTX. Let me find Mika, 8th. JTX in 9th. Jokus in 10th. And Pat 11th. Awesome stuff. Great racing. Let's get on to the third race. I can't wait. I'm going to get down to Pat. And we'll watch him cross the line so we can have a little bit of closure, I guess. So we see Pat coming around. Oh, I paused it quite early. I panicked because the first race finished early. Gives me a chance to have a little sip of my latte. We can all take a breather whilst we watch Pat bring her home. That's a lovely corner, that is. You can pretty much straight line it if you go all the way across the grass. I see everyone has elected to go sideways. Oh, Pat, and a little knock at the barrier. Sitting on board, coming down the final straight. One bump, two bumps, and there you can see where they lose it. They get the back end wants to step out, and that is race 2 over and done with. Boom. Let's move on to race 3 because you've got some loading times. I believe that one is it. It's it. Look. Come over to play. There you go. Have that bad boy loaded up. So now we're going to have the reverse grid of that. So we'll see Pat on pole, ahead of Jocus and JTX in third. It should be. In the chat then, Skyjack said he used a pad for that round, as on the wheel is exhausting. Oh, God, how do you keep it under control on the pad? I don't get no feel of the car. I don't get that sensation like you do with the wheel. The force feedback lets you know it's just about to go. I can't save it, I just know it's going to go on the wheel. Sorry, I was just downing my cold latte. 10 o'clock, wow. How long have I been doing this? A while? Who knows? Here we go. You don't want feeling on mud. No, I guess not. Just ignorance will do. Just it slides, it works. Wheel just knocks like mad on the mud. Yes. Well, I don't know. I think I have my force feedback on 7 or something. I have been told it's better on 10, but I think I had it on 10 and it felt like I was driving a bloody lorry with no power steering. So we're just waiting for race 3 of the Thursday. Oh, it's in the night. How awesome is that? Cool. Racing day and night here at Sardinia Windmills for round 2 of the WRX Challenge Season 2. This time it's personal. Let's get rid of the big numbers. We'll watch Pat on the grid. Get rid of that. Pat ahead of Jokers, ahead of JTX with Mika Wivery in 4th. Alpha not there, 5th. Noxie's in 6th. We're waiting for the lights. We can see Pat just applying some accelerator. Oh my God, Skyjack looked like he had a little jump start there. I'm not sure. Or everyone was really slow off the grid. I can't tell. But Pat still leading from Jokers with JTX in 3rd. No, JTX now moving up into 2nd with Pat in 1st. Jokers down. No, Mika Wivery is now ahead of Jokers. Look at them all 4 alongside each other, and then a bush gets in the way. And JTX comes out from behind the bush as leader, but Mika Wivery in 2nd. My God, this is crazy. Racer Brown is in 4th. Pat's down to 5th. Lexus Maximus is in 6th. Noxie 7th. Homesick Alien is in 8th. Skyjacker down to 9th. I think he jump started 10th for Cthulhu and 11th for Alphanaut. Ahead then JTX, Mika Wivery in 2nd. No, Mika Wivery now taking the lead because JTX had a little bump with the barrier. Joker's there in 3rd. Alexis Maximus up to 4th, and then there's just loads of cars. You pick out who's in there. Racer Brown's in there, Homesick's in there, Skyjacker's in there. They're all in there. They're all in a big pack. But there we see Mika Wivery could be leading. Is she leading her first ever VRC event? Amazing stuff there. Come a long way in such a short time. JTX chasing her down though. He doesn't want to let her lead for too long. He's looking for a way past there in 3rd. Joker's now under pressure from the Alien with Alexis Maximus just there in 5th, and Skyjacker looking for a way past. He's in 5th place now, and Alexis Maximus down to 6th. Where is Skyjacker there? They're all getting over the bump, okay, are they? It's not looking too bad. There we see Noxie in last place in 11th, just behind Alphanaut. Mika Wivery still leading this race from JTX. They're having a nice little race there with Homesick Alien just behind them, and Alexis Maximus in 4th ahead of Jokers. Jokers going out wide though, and Skyjacker just trying to get up the inside of him. So Skyjacker now in 5th place with Cthulhu up in 6th. Jokers dropping down to 7th. Racer Brown going up the inside of Jokers, but Jokers is coming back at him, and Racer Brown tapping the barrier, and I can see Skyjacker in the background. Skyjacker had a coming together from someone and has ended up in the barrier. Homesick Alien into 3rd, Alexis Maximus 4th. Racer Brown is in 5th. Skyjacker there, he's recovered. It was either Alexis or Racer Brown. They were side by side, and now Pat trying to find a way past Skyjacker. Excuse me. Mika Wivery still leading this race with JTX under pressure from the Alien. The Alien now moving up into 2nd. No, he's not in 2nd yet. Yes, he is now. JTX just losing the back a little bit, but he's coming back out, the Alien. I think he gave him a little nudge. Mika Wivery still holding that lead from the Alien, but the Alien is relentless. They're chasing them down the bumps. They're over them. JTX in third, Alexis in fourth, and Racer Brown fifth, Skyjacker there in fifth. Oh no, Joker's losing it over it, and also Pat, I think. Cthulhu coming through into seventh place, and Alpha Nut moving up into eighth, whilst Joker's there recovers. He's racing Alpha. Alpha not quite making it through yet. Wrxc in 10th with Pat in 11th. Samika Wivry still leading the way from Homesick Alien. Oh no, JTX dropped behind Alexis Maximus now. Alexis Maximus just holding that ahead of JTX and Racer Brown, looking for a way past the Finn, but he's knocking that barrier. We've seen him knock that barrier a few times. We'll call that Racer Brown's break, that barrier. JTX having a little knock off the barrier, slowing him down a little bit for Racer Brown then to move up the inside of him, which he tries to do so, putting JTX, no, JTX not down yet, no, someone's had an off, it's Alexis Maximus. Oh no, Alexis Maximus must have met a barrier, and now Skyjacker with Cthulhu and Jokers in trail, and Alpha all coming towards him. Mika Wivry still leading this race from the Alien. The Alien struggling to find a way past the Duracell Scooby-Doo. Racer Brown now up into third, ahead of JTX, but did he lose it over the bumps? He has a little bit. I think JTX also looked wild over the bump, and he moves up into third place again, putting Racer Brown down into fourth. Alexis Maximus in fifth with his teammate Cthulhu behind him for a change. Joker's in seventh ahead of Wrxc. Skyjacker's dropped a little bit more, so it looks like as Alpha and Pat in 11th there. Oh, here we go. Homesick Alien moving around the outside of Mika Wivry. It has been done. He struggled for a few laps there, but he's got himself past. Can he hold it? Oh no, Mika Wivry going out wide, hitting the barrier, giving Racer Brown another opportunity. He's got past JTX again, and now he is looking for a way past the German / English driver. Homesick Alien hoping that Mika and Racer Brown race each other quite a lot there. We see Mika, she likes to go out there wide, and Racer Brown just slipping through up into second place. Mika Wivry in a free fall. If you don't watch it, JTX will be on her soon. Cthulhu in fifth, ahead of his teammate Alexis Maximus, so they've swapped somewhere along the way, with Jokers in seventh, Wrxc up into eighth, Skyjacker ahead of Alpha Nut, and Pat down in 11th place. So Racer Brown leading. So what happened to Alien? Sorry, Alien seems to have an issue. Oh, it's the bumps again, isn't it? It's those blooming bumps, Tolerance bumps. So Homesick Alien, we can see just coming down to the straight, going sideways over the first bumps, and bang, it bangs him over to the other side of the track, and he's into the barrier. And there you can see JTX also having an issue over the bump, giving Cthulhu the opportunity to move up into fourth, with Alexis Maximus following him. JTX trying to regain a position in sixth. He's got a little space before Jokers. I really do like Jokers' livery. That all livery is absolutely banging. So up ahead then, Racer Brown with Mika Wivry in second spot, but Homesick Alien, he's overtaken her already once today. He can do it again. She's out wide, he goes inside, but this time she's wise to it, moves over, protects her racing line. Homesick Alien looking to get the tighter line through the corner, and he manages it. Mika Wivry left high and dry in third. Cthulhu looking for a way past. We know Cthulhu's fast. He's just got the fastest lap of this race. Is that every race he's had the fastest lap so far? I think it might be 120.8. Alexis Maximus. Oh, they're looking wild around that corner. Who's that? JTX. JTX slinging that Subaru, slinging Scooby any which way he can. Driving angry. Joker's there in a fine seventh with Wrxc up into eighth. Skyjacker still ahead of Alpha Nut. Further back there in 11th is Pat. So Racer Brown leading this race. Is he going to get the win? Oof, who knows? He's using DRS. No fear. No fear. Over the bumps and everything. Mika Wivry in a fine second place, holding her position ahead of Homesick Alien, who now is racing Cthulhu and Cthulhu's teammate. It's the Armada, it's the Spanish attack all over again. And there we see Wrxc Ii losing the back end a little bit, and Cthulhu rounding off a great evening racing with 3rd place, and his teammate saying, come on, you've had all the good spots, let me have one. I need to finish one. Wrxc Ii down into 5th now with JTX chasing him down. Jokers in 7th, Wrxc 8th. Skyjacker still ahead of Alphanut. Oh, I think he's left him behind a little bit actually. So it's a bit spread out at the back. We'll have a look at the front. Racer Brown with Mika Wivry. What a race Mika Wivry's having. Whoa, I don't want to say too much because there is a curse apparently. It is true. I don't believe it, but there is many out there that believe there is a curse. So 4th for Wrxc Ii with a Lexus Maximus. I mean, I've got a curse on. It's already happened, even if I did mention anything. So Wrxc Ii managing to get past a Lexus Maximus with JTX still in 6th, watching all this develop, thinking I have to insert myself into this race there. You can see the whole field just ahead actually. Oh my lord, what Mika Wivry looking like she's having a problem with Talleyrand's humps. Talleyrand's bumps. I don't know what to call them. And I'm sure Talleyrand doesn't like me calling them that. So Mika Wivry down into 3rd behind Cthulhu now. But she's lost it. Ooh, she's gone out really far there. Will Wrxc Ii manage to get past there? We see Wrxc Ii having his own race with a Lexus Maximus. So Mika Wivry still holding that podium position. We're coming up to 9 minutes in this race. Only, let me do some math there. 6 minutes left. I don't know, let me check that on the calculator. Racer Brown leading the way. Got a little bit of breathing space before Cthulhu catches him up, and Mika Wivry, but she's got Homesick and a Lexus Maximus. I would poo my pants. She's out wide again, and there goes Wrxc Ii with that inside line. Cheeky Alien, and there we go. Lexus Maximus also getting past Mika Wivry, then into 5th, but she's coming back at them. Oh dear, she has a little smack on the Alien, it looks like. And then she's going to slow down. It looks like, oh, JTX getting something out of it. Or he's trying to get something out of it, and she's, no, you're not meant to go past. Alien's meant to go past. The Wrxc Ii stuck behind JTX. So Racer Brown leading the way ahead of Cthulhu. This is going to do great things for his championship, I am sure. Lexus Maximus in the last podium position with JTX in 4th. Yeah, Mika Wivry's had to let them both past, I think, to readdress the situation. And Joker's there in 7th. You can see the rear lights of the cars ahead. Wrxc chasing down Jokers. There's we've still got a good amount of racing. We've still got a good 5 minutes left of racing to go here. Skyjacker 9th ahead of Alphanut with Pat in 11th. Looking at Racer Brown then, he hasn't got that much space before Cthulhu, and Cthulhu is flying. Racer Brown did a 22.6 on his last lap around. Cthulhu did a 21.8, so Cthulhu faster at the moment, but Lexus Maximus hot on the tails of the Spaniards. Phew, I'm going to have a lay down after this one, I can tell you. JTX is up into 4th ahead of Wrxc Ii after we saw Wrxc Ii having a come together with the Mika Wivry. The Mika Wivry, she's got a little space before Joker's. Joker's losing the back end a little bit and regaining it. Wrxc trying all he might. He wants that position, but he was throwing the car around a little bit himself. My gosh. Skyjacker, he's a little bit away from that battle, and yeah, they're all spread out at the back there. So ahead at Racer Brown. Cthulhu doing all he can to chase down that Martini Scooby. Bum banjo. I say whichever I fancy Skyjacker at the time. They all sound the same over the microphone anyway when I'm getting all excited and shouting. It's jump, bump, lump. I'll add lump to it as well, Talleyrand's lump. Racer Brown leading the way from Cthulhu with a Lexus Maximus in 3rd. Wrxc Ii has got ahead of JTX. Oh no. Oh dear. What has happened? Is it that Talleyrand's jump again? Oh, I've gone back quite a lot there. Hey, more racing for us, isn't it? JTX in 4th then. Looks like he's dropped down the field a little bit when we saw him, so we've gone back way too far back to see what happened. I suspect we know what happened. I think it begins with a T and ends with a bump lump. No, it wasn't. Sorry. No, it was in the final corner. He clipped the inside of the barrier and that put Homesick up. But no, surely he was further down than that. It wasn't just that mistake. And there we go. Yes, that's what I suspected would happen. And Mika Wivry managing to come round and regain that spot again. Joker's there. He's managing to move up. JTX down to 7th now. Will Wrxc get past? He's been chasing Jokers down all this time. Will that make him happier? That 7th place. Will he still push before Joker's saying, is there someone else dropped? No. So yeah, Wrxc up into 7th, but JTX, he's fast and he's chasing Wrxc down. He's done a 22.0. Wrxc's best is a 21.5, so Wrxc flying at this point in the race, really getting into the rhythm of that Subaru. Racer Brown still leading from Cthulhu. We have got just 3 minutes left of racing. This is crazy. Cthulhu is not that far behind Racer Brown. Racer Brown a lump in his throat, I imagine. His heart will be beating. He'll have the cold sweats on. Cthulhu, we all know he's been fast this evening, and he's getting closer and closer to Racer Brown. Racer Brown just trying to keep it steady, keep it in a straight line, not overdrive it. Cthulhu getting the fastest sector at this point. They're going over Talleyrand's bumps. And Racer Brown managing to stay ahead for one more lap. Alexis Maximus rounding up your top 3. He's going around that corner with some real flair. Homesick Alien in 4th place. Joker's there in 5th. Joker's having a great race. He's got ahead of Mika Wivry. Mika Wivry having an issue and dropping down. She's using a DRS, no fear. Wrxc opting not to use the DRS maybe. Did a 24.8 on his last lap with JTX on a 33, but we did see he had a big off. This is the lap he'll be chasing down. 2 minutes left of racing. Skyjacker, a bit of a lonely race for Skyjacker, a bit of a test session. Didn't really get to see many people. And Alphanut also the same. Looks like Alphanut is catching up his teammate a little. Not his teammate, they have been teammates. They're not teammates in this. And there we see Pat, 28.5. He's gone downhill in this lap, in this race. But the tyres might be the mud. Oh no, Cthulhu has passed Racer Brown. Sorry, I do apologise. Luckily, with a replay, you can go back as far as you want. There you go. So we see Cthulhu moving up the inside in that. Oh no, not the final corner. They all look the same, these corners, don't they? But there you go, Cthulhu moving ahead of Racer Brown for the lead of this race. That'll be 2 wins he gets from this round one. He won the first race. He's been on the podium for every race so far. He came 2nd in the 2nd race, and it looks like he's looking good for the win in the 3rd race. Is Alexis Maximus going to make it an all-Spaniard top 2? They've run out of Spanish people to make it a Spaniard 3. Homesick Alien in 4th. He's not too far behind these guys. You can't count him out. They're all getting over the bumps. No, Cthulhu has not made it over Talleyrand's bumps. Oh no, Racer Brown retakes the lead, but he's got Alexis Maximus just there, right behind him. And Homesick Alien moving up to that final podium position. It's not a curse. It's not. This has already happened. This happened Thursday last week, and today is Tuesday. So me talking about Cthulhu winning the race and then him falling off the road is not a curse, because it can't be when it's already happened. I'm not believing in it. I will not buy into this ridiculous thing. Racer Brown then leading the way from Alexa. Oh no, Alexis Maximus has lost out to the Alien. The Alien just looking down the inside, but not enough. Alexis Maximus, steady Eddie, just gets round and he doesn't lose any time. He says, Alien, you can do that all day long. You want to throw it down the inside, late break, and come out the corner slow. That is yours. And he's doing it again. Homesick Alien trying for another go at it. I think Homesick Alien's feeling like he can see a win, but no. Alexis Maximus and Racer Brown looks like he's struggling through this corner, and Alexis Maximus now from defending 2nd place, he's attacking 1st, and so is Alien. They're like a double team Attacking poor Racer Brown. What can he do? We're on the final lap. That came round, didn't it? That came round, and Racer Brown coming over the last corner. We can't see a winner here. They're getting over there. Oh no, Homesick Alien was a bit wide, but there you go. Racer Brown wins from Alexis Maximus, and Homesick Alien takes your third position with Cthulhu in fourth. Jokers coming round. Great finish from Jokers. Absolutely fantastic stuff there. Jokers fifth. Wrxc Ii in sixth in the end. Yeah, wow. JTX right behind him. Mika Wivery taking eighth. Skyjacker coming around for ninth. Only just ahead of Alphanaut. Alphanaut really caught him up at the end of this race. For you, wee man. Look at that. What a race. I'm just waiting for they get to the line, but I don't want to miss it. So pause it. Boom. Look at that. Just covering Skyjacker's car up with the flag. I wish I took my jumper off before I started that. I feel a bit hot and clammy now. So there you go. Congratulations, Racer Brown, the first win of the season in WRX. He got second place in round one. I missed what he got in the first race. I can't remember. I'll have to look back. But yeah, got the win. So Cthulhu won the first race, Homesick Alien won the second race, Racer Brown won the third race. Absolutely fantastic. Well done, all of you. Great racing. Alexis Maximus got second spot. Great round from him. Second, third, and second from these three racers. Homesick Alien getting a third, the final podium. It didn't look like it was on. What with Cthulhu, but Cthulhu hitting Talleyrand's bump at the end there, really screwing that up for him. So Cthulhu getting a fourth. Oh, he nearly got the trio of podiums, but he just missed out on the podium on that last race. Oh, sorry, Homesick Alien, last of the podium. Take a boo, my son. Cthulhu then in fourth. Jokers in a great fifth place. He got seventh in the first round. He got 10th in race 2, 5th in this race. Wrxc Ii in 6th place. He looked like he was out of it for the longest time, didn't he, at the back, and came to life near the end there, doing some great lap times. 21.7, 22.7, 21.5. Yes, great stuff there. JTX, he was up there in third. You can't see him, can you? Hang on. JTX having an absolutely amazing race early on in this race. He was up there fighting for podium positions, and then we saw him hit. Well, he got Talleyrand bumped as well. 8th, Mika Wivery. We've just got to take a second here to think. Mika Wivery was leading this race. Why have I just put JTX in 8th when he was 7th? Sorry. Let me just adjust that. No tip X, so I'm just going to really thickly write 7 on the top of 8. And now it just looks like some weird symbol that Prince would use instead of his name. So, where am I? Mika Wivery next. Oh, maybe I didn't write her down. Yeah, I did. There we go. 8th. Doubled 8th. She got 8th in the second race. So, Mika Wivery, she was leading this race for a long time, and it was very difficult for the alien to get past her. So, well done, Mika. Great racing. In 9th, Skyjacker. Didn't quite see what happened to him, but he seemed far back and couldn't do anything about it. 10th for Alphanaut. He's just there right next to him. No, he's not. Where is he? I'm losing my people. I wrote this list like 2 minutes before I started. He's down there, Alphanaut. It's in the same order as it is on the Discord, because that's what I copied it from. And 11th, Pat. Pat, where did you sign up at? Pat, there you go. So that was round 2 of your WRX challenge, and man alive, that was fantastic. See if I can quickly check out where we are next for you to all get excited about. Let me see. Round 3 is Lago Maggiore GP, 2 20-minute races. So please join us then. Keep an eye out for when they drop for that, and you'll see the Porsche Sprint Trophy. It'll be getting done soon as well. And then on Friday, come and join us for the MTCC for round 8. And on Sunday, brand new season starting of the Red Bull Juniors. Thank you for watching. I always enjoy it. I love the WRXs. I must say they are really, really good fun. And these 3 races, they did not disappoint in any such way. I am going to have a lay down, maybe a cold bath to calm down after all of that. Let me have a look at the winner, because he won. I was your commentator and broadcaster, Chris P. Bacon. Thank you for tuning in, and I will catch you Friday evening, probably live. Come and sit with me. Bye.